Today's chapter is 65. All boats travel to gain honor or profit. Once there was a palace on a mountaintop overlooking China's great river, the Yangtze. From the palace, hundreds of boats could be seen plying the river each day. One day, the emperor idly asked his chancellor, "How many boats do you think travel this river in a day?" The chancellor's reply was instant. "Two, your majesty." "Ridiculous. Aren't you blind? I can see several dozen right now." "What do you mean by saying there are only two?" "Sire, there appear to be many boats, but all of them are traveling to gain either honor or profit. That's why I say there are only two boats on the river, honor or and profit." The emperor was deeply impressed by the chancellor's apt answer. Society grows increasingly competitive, fueled by people's strong desire to get ahead, stay on top, and soak up the limelight. Out of such motives, the desire for honor, people do reprehensible things like falsifying archaeological finds. Women who stake on youth and beauty invest huge sums of money on cosmetic surgery, enduring great pain and risk. The reason men and women spend their waking hours worried about what other people think, with never a moment's peace, is because they are tormented by the desire for honor. The desire for money is no less powerful. Here are two stories that illustrate the hold that greed has on people. One hot summer day, an old man went to retrieve a watermelon cooling in the well, lost his balance, and fell in. His choked wife, his shocked, his shocked wife hired a young man from the neighborhood to come and rescue him. When she told him what she had done, the old man shouted up from the bottom of the well, clutching his watermelon. "How much are you paying him? Get him to lower his price." Another man devoted himself to piling up money. Money was his life. Since he couldn't see his money, since he couldn't see his money if he put it in the bank, he always kept it in a dresser drawer at home. He lived for the times when he came back after a hard day's work, went upstairs and spread $100 bills over the floor just to gaze upon them. His savings steadily grew, and one day, as he was spreading the money out as usual, he unwittingly came too near the staircase, tumbled down, and died instantly from the broken neck. Clenched tightly in his fist was a wad of bills. Strange as it may seem, this is a true story. People rejoice when they resolve a difficult problem, get upset when they fail, are delighted with the purchase of their first home, weep when their possessions go up in smoke, congratulate themselves on achieving fame, are downcast when vilified, get excited over a sudden windfall, fume and blame others when they lose money. Everyone chases honor and fame. Everyone struggles to gain wealth and possessions. The chancellor was right. There is nothing but honor and profit. This is an episode from the ancient China. In today's United States, we can say there are only two cars on freeway. How much is it congested with so many cars? There are only two cars. Cars are that are seeking for honor or cars that seeking for profit. Yeah, I always wonder when driving on the freeway why there are so many cars. What are they doing here? Of course, each driver has his or her own purpose. And what are their purposes? The answer is here. To gain money, monetary gain, or gain recognition or fame. So there are so many reasons, but all of them will be categorized into two: money or uh, wealth or recognition. Of course, human beings have five desires. But there are other three desires. They are desire for food, desire for romantic relationship, and desire for sleep. So some people, drivers must their purpose might be romantic relationship or food. They might be on the way to a good restaurant, but yeah, uh, among out of the five desires, desire for money and the recognition are the strongest. So we should be very careful about these desires. Sometimes they get too strong and we end up becoming a slave to them. So I think that's the message we can learn from today's story.